Welcome to day 16 of the 30-day yoga challenge with Yoga by Beka. I'm Beka, and if you would like to create some healthy habits for the 2025 year and do some yoga, let's get your mat out and start in a seated position. Legs are crisscross applesauce, hands resting gently on top of your knees. Close your eyes, have a straight spine, relax the shoulders down the spine, and breathe in and out. Yoke your spirit together with your body. Take notice of how you feel. Slowly tilt your ear on the left side towards the left shoulder. Then roll your chin down over to the right side. Your right ear is tilted towards your right shoulder. Slowly roll your head down and around over to the left side. Continue doing this on the rhythm of your breath. And when it feels good, do some full circles if it's safe for your neck to do so. First, maybe in a clockwise position. Then breathe deeply in and counterclockwise. Make little circles in your imagination with the tip of your nose. Then reach up, clasp the hands together, turn them palms up, and twist to the right side, lengthening the spine, breathing in and out. On your inhalation, reach further towards the ceiling. On your exhalation, twist a little more to the right. Now back to center. Now breathe deeply in, reaching high to the ceiling, and exhale, twisting to the left. Breathing deeply in and deeply out. Now return back to center. Release the left hand down by your side and reach overhead with your right arm, getting a nice side body stretch. Open your chest up to the sky, sort of cactusing out the arm, and then reach back over long. And then cactus out your arm again, opening up the chest. Back to center, and now the other side. Right arm and hand goes to the floor, left is up and over. Breathe in and sort of cactus out the arm and open the chest to the ceiling. Exhale, curve the chest a little more towards the floor. Inhale, open the chest to the ceiling. Exhale, curve over and a little bit more towards the floor. Back to center now. Swing your legs around into tabletop position. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Flat back, flat neck. Slowly sit your butt back on your heels, then rock forward with your shoulders going over the wrists to warm up your shoulders and wrists. Move your fingertips to face each other and repeat. Maybe even go a little bit to the left and right as well. Then flip the fingertips to be pointed towards the knees and sit back and rock forward. Bend the elbows a little bit, warming up the wrists, elbows, forearms, and shoulders. Sit back and do a few wrist rotations. Grab your hands together and slowly go around to the left and right. Then shake the fingertips and shake out any tensions. Get back down onto all fours into tabletop position, rocking back and forth a few times. And then make a circle, rocking first to the left and then make a wide right circle. Back to neutral, and let's do some cat-cow. Breathe in, dip the belly down. Exhale, curve the spine to the ceiling. Breathe in, dip the belly down. Pull the shoulders back and arch the back. Exhale, pull the spine towards the ceiling, dipping the chin towards the chest. Do this continually on the rhythm of your breath. Breathe in, dip the belly, look up, exhale, spine to ceiling, look down. Get some movement through the spine and wake up the back. Now back to tabletop, extend the right foot out behind you and rock forward and back. Really stretching out that right ankle and calf muscle. Lifting the left knee off a little bit of the floor, rolling it across the top of that left foot to get a little bit of a stretch and a sensation in the top of your left foot, as well as stretching out the back of your right leg. Rebend the right leg down, you're back in all fours in tabletop. Extend the left foot on the toes flexed. Rock forward with shoulders going over the wrists, then push back, stretching out that left ankle and calf muscle. Rolling the top of your right foot as you lift the right knee off the ground a little bit, getting a stretch and a sensation on the top of that foot. If you're a runner and you wear running shoes often, you'll find that you really do need to pay attention to the tops of your feet. By the way that the shoes are designed, you will have some issues. Now let's get into downward facing dog by pushing your hips up and back. The tops creases of your wrists should point forward. Your elbows should be pointing out to the sides, externally rotated, letting your shoulders fall back and away from the ears. Push the back flat, straight to be closer to the tops of your thighs. Move your left hand in the center by your head, and with your right hand, grab the left ankle if possible. And look underneath your armpit up to the ceiling, like peekaboo. What's up there? Breathe deeply in and out, slowly lowering down the backs of your heels if possible. Now let's do the other side. Back into downward facing dog. Place the right hand in the center, lined up with your head. Take the left hand and grab that right ankle if possible, trying to get your heels close to the ground. Peeking in underneath your armpit. Release back to downward facing dog, get up on the toes and catch a wave and curl forward into plank position. Pushing the ground away, the top portion of your shoulders should be rounded, stomach sucked in. Rock forward slightly and then lower yourself down to the ground, chaturanga. Place your elbows under the shoulders into Sphinx pose, getting a small back bend. Breathe deeply in and deeply out. Lower down, then push up into plank and then transition into downward facing dog. Lift the right leg high in the sky. Step it through in between your hands. Hands rise up into low lunge. Cactus out the arms and sort of arch your back backwards, looking up at the ceiling. Bend that left knee until you finally can place it down on the ground into low lunge. Chest is open. Then sweep forward with your hands like you're pulling something towards you. Then arch your back backwards, cactusing out the arms. Then the arms go forward and around, grabbing a big hug of air. Then exhale and arch your back backwards, cactusing out the arms. Arms and hands go down to the mat. Take the left or the right leg, and you can now do a half split. Or if you want to have a little bit of time practicing a full split, you can rock gently from your left to your right arm. Rebend the legs and pull that right leg back in. Push your hip back and extend the right leg into half split. Lift back up, picking your left knee off the mat, arms back up into low lunge. Take your left arm and twist it over the right into eagle arms. Pull the elbows up to get a nice stretch in those shoulder blades, and then when ready, place your weight into your right foot, step your left foot forward. Release the arms down, sweep the arms back up while you sit your hips back into chair position. The heels of your feet should feel the majority of the weight, and the tops of your thighs should be feeling a little shaky as you hold this position. Release, forward fold. Bend the knees generously and roll up into standing mountain pose. Step the right foot back a little bit. Get into locust crescent lunge, actually, or high lunge if you wish. Arms go down by your left foot. Let your left foot go back to meet the right into plank position. Rock forward slightly and slowly lower down. Pull yourself up into cobra or upward facing dog if you'd like. Rolling the shoulders back, opening the chest. Lower back down slowly. Push yourself into plank, then transition up and back into downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up high in the sky. Step it through, let it land in between your hands. Pull your hands up into the sky into low lunge. Cactus out your arms and arch your back backwards. Lower that right knee down slowly until it's on the ground and you're now in low lunge. Now reach forward, grab a big hug of air, and then pull it back and cactus out the arms, arching the back. Again, reach in front of you, pull it back, cactus the arms, arch your back, looking behind you. Lower the hands down by the foot. Extend that leg out into half split with your foot flexed, or if you'd like, go and try to spend some time in a full split. I'm a stiff person, so I like to sort of roll from my weight being supported by my left arm and then my right. Rebend your front foot into yourself. Put your hips back a bit, do a half split, lift the right knee off the mat, and then swoop the arms back up. Cross your right arm over the left, now into eagle arms. Step up into mountain pose. Swoop the arms up and let's do chair position. The back is straight. The arms are forward. You're sitting back with your weight in your hips, and your heels can feel the weight of your body and your thighs should start to shake and burn as we wake them up. Release, forward fold. Step the right knee back and step the left foot back to meet the right into plank position. Rock forward slightly and bend the elbows slowly, lowering you down into chaturanga. Pull up into cobra or yogi's choice, upward facing dog. The chest should be open. Look up and across the room. Now tuck the chin under and transition the hips back and upward into downward facing dog. Slowly walk the feet up to your hands into forward fold. Bend the knees, sit your bottom down. Hug your knees into your chest and let's give ourselves a little back massage doing a few back rolls. That always feels good to me in the morning. Let's come to a seated position and do a couple of Sufi grinds where you make a few circles by sitting on your sits bones and really moving your pelvis from the front side to the back. First frontwards and then backwards. Then let's come to stillness and spend some time in meditation. Taking this time to do yoga, however little or large amounts of yoga, is always a special moment for yourself to just come back into your body, preparing the passenger within you to move throughout your day, releasing any tensions, washing away the past, and not recognizing that there's a future, being fully present in this moment. Just breathing in deeply and out fully. Thank you so much, and if you have gotten any benefit out of watching this today, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe as we can progress on into our yoga practice.